Hello everyone, Dimitri from Gracious Interest here, today with a new question, new video. So before I start, I want to make a little bit of publicity for my own course, the Ultimate Guide to Cryptocurrency, where I lay down all the basics about cryptocurrency. It contains 3 books: Binary Gold Crypto, which is the fundamentals, In Focus, wherein I discuss various coins, Book 3, CryptoFact, Frequently Asked Questions, answered in the same format as you see in all of my videos. Now, there's also 9 instructional videos at the moment, will be expanded upon soon. So, without further ado, let us begin with the topic of today. Can Bitcoin remain the highest value cryptocurrency indefinitely? My answer to this is that, well, yes, it is possible. It can, but there is the possibility it won't remain the highest value cryptocurrency indefinitely. Why? Well, we shall now find out. As you know, Bitcoin is at the moment the highest value cryptocurrency. In euros, it is at the moment at about 11,000 euros in value, more or less. In dollars, it is approximately 13 or 14,000 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, at the moment, high value. So why is it such high value? Well, everything has to do with market capitalization. It has the amount of trades taking place on the crypto market. As you can see on screen, well, when taking a view of all cryptocurrency trades, Bitcoin is the one with the highest amount of trades overall. Now, as you can see, the post is slightly dated. It's from August 11, where I say, well, more than 60% of all trades over all cryptocurrencies. In September, if I'm not mistaken, I saw an article publishing for the first time that Bitcoin was below the 60% and was at somewhere, well, still in the high 50. Now, with the latest bull run and latest increase in value, it might be the case it has, well, become once again more than 60% and still retains its market capitalization. However, let's continue. So yeah, due to these traits, it is where it derives its value from because of use and adaptation. However, it is possible for it to be eclipsed by another cryptocurrency. This is an inconvenient truth for many Bitcoin maximalists, but it is possible. Why? Well, the main attraction to Bitcoin is its high value, its volatile nature, which attracts investors and traders. As with volatility, can money be made? Because of fluctuations in value, there can be money made by placing bets against, well, futures, by how the price will evolve in the future. Anyway, this in turn leads to many trades being made with Bitcoin as money is moving, cash flow. Bitcoin detracts value from these movements. Now, this also implies that if another coin, for whatever reason, really whatever, starts to be traded more and more often, it might eclipse the value of Bitcoin. So with that, I want to say that if a coin, an altcoin, suddenly starts to become traded more often and the trades, well, exponentially increase until they eclipse the amount of trades of Bitcoin, it implies that that coin might actually have and hold more value than Bitcoin. Now, to give a little bit of information about the past, in the earlier day of Bitcoin, this scenario was very real. We're talking about a period between 2012 2015, where Bitcoin was but a few dollars worth. Money coins were developed with this in mind, so with the idea of surpassing Bitcoin, but failed to deliver as it became obvious to be simple cash grabs overflow to begin with. With that, I mean, in the beginning of cryptocurrency, after Bitcoin was launched and slowly gaining popularity, many companies and projects actually used the source code and blockchain technology of Bitcoin, made adaptations, modifications to it, and started to promote themselves as being better, to have fixed flaws that were inherent to Bitcoin. Now, in another article I wrote back on my website, I discussed that these flaws were not so very much flaws, but left in and actually some extras which give Bitcoin its strength. Anyway, so yeah, these coins are still in existence. Some of them are, most of them, well, evaporated, are gone. So at this moment in 2020, it is very unlikely such a scenario will play out, but it does remain possible. So it's not impossible for another coin to eclipse Bitcoin. Uh, Bitcoin has increased in value because of its natural growth and adaptation. So another coin, an altcoin, I'm going to say something random like Ethereum or what's another popular one, Cosmos or Chainlink. That's an important one. Might actually eclipse Bitcoin on the long term, not immediately, but if they become more and more traded and find a greater adaptation at the moment than Bitcoin, well, it might result in Chainlink or one of the other altcoins eclipsing Bitcoin and Bitcoin being left behind. Now, there's also another way, as explained here on screen. Those familiar with different cryptocurrencies are aware of a variation which is called stablecoin. So it's a type of coin. We speak about altcoins generally are those coins which try to imitate Bitcoin. Stablecoins are also altcoins, but are different. They are, as explained here, digital currencies backed by an asset. So there's a collateral, an amount of money behind them. It can be backed by gold, silver, diamonds, etc., etc. At the moment, there exist also tokens, which represent a certain amount of Bitcoin. So these tokens are suddenly worth more than some of the traditional coins, which are still growing like Ethereum, because of the assets backing them. So yeah, another example that I gave here is Tether. Tether is a stablecoin whose aim is to have the same value as $1 achieved through loans and smart contracts. Tether is just an example of a stablecoin and one of the coins I'm not really a great fan of if well, you follow my blog posts and well, commentaries on Twitter. So anyway, other coin is Deject, etc., etc. So it isn't too far-fetched to create a coin based on peer-to-peer lending or even based on debt as a stable coin, which might eclipse Bitcoin in value. Now, as you can read here, today gets into extremes. Imagine government launching their own digital dollar. This is an actual project running at the moment. You have to look up on Google digital dollar project, and you'll find out that the US government is busy creating that digital dollar. Its value being derived from accumulated debt, blah 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 blah, and as you can see, it won't imply, if following the sentence, that one digital US dollar is worth a little million of classic dollars and eclipsing current value of Bitcoin 1,000-fold. Of course, adaptation and popularity of the coin is something else. This example shows it is very possible Bitcoin can be dethroned as cryptocurrency with highest value, without a doubt. However, and this is the most important part, why Bitcoin actually is as big as it is, because highest value is a bit of an empty credit, because viability, adaptation, volatility are things that make a crypto coin or token decent. Why? Well, without these factors, well, there's no money to be had, and it's cash flow really. It helps to liquidify your assets, which is very important when talking about money. So if you say, yeah, but it has the highest value, bullshit. No, the most important parts when launching digital currency are viability, adaptation, and volatility combined with natural growth. This was Dimitri from Gracious Interest. Hope you guys like this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to learn more, and see you guys soon in the next video. Bye!